This industry and this sector seems to be living back in the 1980s, which I think we have to change.
We've heard that only 12% of those in charge of making investment decisions are women. I mean, that seems extraordinary in this day and age, doesn't it? I'm Harriett Baldwin, I'm chair of the Treasury Committee, and we've held an anonymous roundtable as part of our inquiry into sexism in the city. I'm here with my fellow committee member, Dame Angela Eagle, and we're going to discuss what we heard during that session and how it will inform our inquiry. Angela, what struck you about this anonymous evidence sharing some very personal experiences?
How widespread the problem was. We had people in of all ages, and what struck me quite depressingly really was how nothing seemed to have changed very much.
You would think now in 2023 people would have realised that there are kinds of behaviour that are just completely inappropriate. What sort of behaviours did you hear about?
Sexual harassment, all the way up to and including serious sexual assault. There was certainly a theme that managers didn't really want to report it, that those that were the victims of it felt that if they did report it, it would end their careers. That
was really striking to me, that a lot of people shared their testimony that when they raised it with HR, they felt that HR very much worked for the firm and not for them. And it was almost invariably the woman who raised it who ended up being managed out of the organisation. And it was also suggested that it would be really helpful if it could be disclosed what the maternity policy is, so that they didn't feel in their interview that they had to ask about that. And it shouldn't be a secret, should it, what the maternity policy is in a particular organisation.
We've got to see what we can think about recommending. Certainly the women in my roundtable, but they just felt that the number of women was so low that they couldn't assert themselves in the way that they wished to, and nor could they prevent some of this appalling behaviour up to and including sexual assault.
And it's really quite startling how little things have shifted in not just the last 5 years, but in the 25 years since I was working in the city. So it's really been quite eye-opening, and I think we're very grateful to these women for coming in and speaking out.
Very, very welcome.